Hello everybody and welcome back to Mutti Plays Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. Today we are taking care of some Keenstone Fusion, showing off some of the Keenstone treasures, and most of them will be fighting these golden pinata monsters. And part's a bit short today because basically, I am being driven quite a bit nuts by trying to get all of the Keenstone fusions, because I was able to get it down to 4 fusions left with this part. But I go to everybody that I can talk to, and nobody's given me that little bubble of Keenstone Fusion. And, just... I swear, it's like the game randomly generates whether or not a specific person even wants to fuse Keenstones. And it just hates me right now. There's only 4 Keenstone fusions left after this part. I know what 3 of them do. But I don't know who the hell I'm supposed to talk to activate them. If I get frustrated with it enough, I might just save it for the post-credits stuff. May as well, maybe, because, like, one of the fusions, even though you could, do the fusion before you beat the game at least once, you aren't going to be able to reap the full benefits of the fusion until after you beat the credits. So, but, I do have a plan, since I don't submit parts over the weekend, I think I'll try to use the extra time to gather figurines from Karlov, and possibly in between each session of figurine grabbing, go and do a scan around town to see if anybody wants to fuse a Keenstone. But yeah, that is possibly the most maddening part about this game, is trying to get all the fusions, because of however the hell the game has decided it wants to let you fuse. Kitty, I'm recording. I can't open the door right now. And, over here is a pleasant little surprise. Basically, I spotted this little tunnel in an earlier part, but I wasn't exactly sure how soon I could get to it. But at the end of this little tunnel, it's a pleasant little surprise. A lot of monsters, but a pleasant surprise. Over here, this chest contains a Keenstone piece. and go down this one to go deeper within the little dungeon. And now here is that bunch of monsters. Two of those, trap jaw, creepy crawlies. They kinda look like, either centipedes or millipedes, just without the vast amount of legs. A more quadrupedal kind of centipede or millipede. Which... Was it the millipede that's carnivorous? Or was it the centipede? I think it's the millipede that's carnivorous. So, a quadrupedal centipede. Millipede. Dang it! Anyways, with this heart piece, we are up to 18, and, I know where 3 heart pieces are, and I know that there is a heart container lying around somewhere, but it won't be available to us until after a certain Keenstone fusion. So I'm going to be mad at the game until it lets me get that fusion. Well, all the fusions, really, but, I wonder if there's a business scrub I missed. Ooh, maybe the one in Trilby Highlands. I should write that down. And Trilby Highlands. La 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 la. Basically, rupee spots, they only come up once, so it's not a good grinding spot. But, oh, and a word of advice, if you're using this Let's Play as a walkthrough for, your playthrough of the Minish Cap, at least when it comes to the Keenstone fusions. Do not follow my guide as to who you fuse with. Use my guide rather to count what pieces are being fused. Because who you fuse with, to a certain extent, is randomized to a point that I can't figure out what the game is doing about it. But the actual pieces that you're fusing will not change. So keep track of what I'm fusing, not who I'm fusing with. That should save you a bit of headache, at least in regards to keeping track of how close you are to being done with the thing. And if you don't know exactly how many fusions are left, and you don't feel like keeping track of the pieces that you need to fuse, also, this chest, bomb bag upgrade. And gosh dang it. Crap, where was I? I can't. Um, 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 um. Oh, right. Basically, if you want to keep track of how many fusions you still need to go through, but you don't really feel like keeping track of the pieces, you can just fuse with a few people and occasionally check back with Tingle. If you talk to him twice on the second speech bubble, he will, well, not speech bubble, series of speech bubbles. He will tell you how many fusions you have left to go. And I believe this is going to be the last fuser in this part. And that will also be the final fusion treasure that I check out in this part. And this guy sells keenstones for 100 rupees. And I can see that this part is wrapping up. So next time on Mutti Plays Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap, I will be collecting figurines to try to get it as close to complete as I possibly can before the credits roll. I will see you then. Happy fusing!